Hey Sunshine Fam, today's episode is going to be a little different. We need to talk about something serious, something that affects so many people, especially as we approach the festive season: mental health and suicide. This is a tough conversation, but it's one we have to have because lives are at stake. I've been in those dark places myself, thinking maybe it would be easier if I wasn't here. I know what it's like to feel like there's no way out, and I'm not alone. So many people from all walks of life face these struggles, whether they're famous or unknown, rich or poor. So today I want to share my own story, and I want to remind you that no matter how bad things seem, there are better ways of dealing with life's problems. You don't have to go through this alone. So let's talk. I want to be real with you guys. I've had moments where I didn't know if I could keep going, when everything felt too overwhelming and it seemed like no one understood what I was going through. I've had those thoughts: if things didn't get better, maybe I should just end it. It's scary to admit, but it's real. But here's what I've learned: those feelings, as heavy as they are, don't define you. They are not the end of the story. As hopeless as things might seem in that moment, you don't know what tomorrow could bring. That's something I had to remind myself over and over again. And that reminder saved me. And it's not just people like me who face these struggles. Some of the most successful people in our country, people we look up to, have battled these demons. Think about WHP, Prokid, and Ricky Rick, icons in the South African music industry. They seem to have it all: fame, success, money, but none of that could shield them from the pain inside. These are people we loved, people we thought were untouchable, but in the end, they were struggling just like the rest of us. Mental health doesn't discriminate, it can affect anyone, no matter how successful or famous they are. As we approach the festive season, the issue becomes even more critical. Statistics shows that suicide rates spike during this time of the year. People are under a lot of pressure, whether it's because they didn't meet their goals, they failed academically, or they're dealing with bullying or peer pressure. The festive season is supposed to be a time of joy, but for many, it's a reminder of everything they feel they failed at. It can be a very lonely time, and with the expectations from family, the pressure to be successful, and the comparisons we make on social media, it's easy to feel like you're not enough. But that's not true. You are enough. Even if things didn't go the way you planned this year, there is always hope for tomorrow. One thing I think we don't talk about enough is the ripple effect of suicide. It just doesn't end with one person. The pain carries on with family, friends, and loved ones. It leaves a hole in their lives that never really goes away. We lost WHP, we lost Prokid, we lost Ricky Rick, and with them, we lost so much talent, so much potential, and so many future memories. And their families, their friends, they are left asking, what could I have done? How did I miss the signs? The pain doesn't stop with you, it spreads. So before making that final decision, before thinking that ending it is the only option, remember the people who care about you, the ones who love you, even if they don't always show you in the ways you want. So, what can we do? How do we cope when life feels unbearable? First, talk to someone. I know it sounds cliche, but there's power in opening up, whether it's a friend, a family member, or a professional. Don't keep it to yourself. You don't have to carry that weight alone. Second, find healthy escapes. For me, it's the Vaal River banks. Being out in the nature, away from the noise, helps me clear my mind. For you, it might be journaling, exercising, painting, whatever helps you breathe a little easier. Do that. And finally, don't be afraid to ask for help. There's no shame in reaching out to a therapist, a counselor, or a support group. Mental health is just as important as physical health, and it deserves the same attention. The most important thing I want to say today is you are not alone. I've been where you are, So have countless others. And we made it through. You can too. There's always another way to handle things, another option besides hurting yourself. The world is better with you in it. And I promise that whatever you're going through right now, it's temporary. Things can change and they will, but you need to be here to see it. As we head into the festive season, let's be more mindful of each other. Let's check in on our friends, our family, the people we care about. You never know who might be struggling in silence. And if you're the one struggling, please know this. Your life matters. Even if it feels like everything is falling apart, there's a future worth fighting for. If this episode resonated with you, or if you know someone who might need to hear it, please share it. And remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to keep this conversation going. You're stronger than you think. And I'm so glad you're here. Until next time, Sunshine Fam, stay strong and keep shining.